Hey, what's up, guys? Cosmic here. Gonna be doing a bit of a different video today. I'm actually gonna be kind of reacting slash reviewing some of my game clips. And first and foremost, I want to thank E-Man the Chosen actually for this video idea. He is a friend of mine, and he's a really big ESO streamer slash content creator on YouTube, and he kind of does this for some of his PvP clips. Oh, and a small disclaimer, I would say that I am probably a slightly above average player, maybe a little bit more above average, but I'm nowhere near like the fizzle or anything like that. There's a ton of amazing PvP players in this game. I strive and practice to be better, but I don't know. I'm not like super good. I can pull off some good snipes, and I can 1vx every once in a while. I can clutch, but I'm not up there. Like, I'm not a 2.0 KD person. This recent season that I came back, I've been kind of below where I usually perform, so I'm not doing as good as I used to. But again, I'm not some PvP god in this game. I'm good at PvP. I'm not amazing, if that makes sense. So take that for what. Also, I know that Grenader Jake also does this for his PvP videos. So I would say that's another inspiration for doing them. I think it's really cool that he breaks down kind of what he was doing at that time, what he was thinking, and maybe this can help other people. If not, I mean, maybe they're just good clips to look at. I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. So as you can see in this first clip, I actually managed to pull off a really smooth kind of like drag snipe. And I actually managed to follow up with a few shots on the other players coming through this long haul. You can see that one turns on his super. Instead of running away, I decided to actually go ahead and land some shots on him to set my team up for success, hopefully. You can see that one of my teammates actually ends up dying, but the next teammate that I knew was there, he actually manages to put the super down, and I'd rather risk my life and the one death I took to help put him down than to just let that super run rampant and kind of ramp up the score higher than it already is, as you can tell. So this clip to me is a great clip for showing off kind of just kind of having map awareness and being aware of what's going on, and also just having some decent headphones. As you can see, I'm already engaging this one guy who's kind of across the way, helping out my teammate, and then I can hear the gunshots. I don't see the person on the map, but I can hear the gunshots coming from the right, so I'm already turning to the right, immediately expecting someone to be there. And last, there's a guy who I know is coming up behind me. I saw him on radar earlier when I turned to shoot. Second guy. Initially, I'm just choosing basically to help my team out, get that guy, and then I'm gonna readjust and try to take out this next person as fast as I can. Also, I just wanted to say, with knowing that someone's behind me, I know that this person cannot shoot me through that wall, and I know that they need to jump over in order to immediately gain access or line of sight to shoot me. So that's also the reason that I went ahead and hit that slide, because it forces them to jump up high, and I know they can't, engage off of just a hop. Like, they've got to go up in the air. At first glance, it may not seem like it, but I am really sliding to try to cut off as much line of sight as possible. With the kill, I have desperate measures, so I have bonus damage. The engagement should be in my favor. In this next clip, I'm mostly just really helping out my teammates. I can see that we are pushing through this area together, kind of in a wave, and I can hear gunshots coming from that general spawn area where that little puzzle maze is. So on my way there, I see on my right side that there is a rift in the corner. I initially think that there's probably a warlock hiding there, probably fighting it out, probably trying to stay alive. And I know that I have the throwing knives that can bounce off walls. So I go ahead and I throw a Hail Mary, and sure enough, it pays off. Now the next part, of course, I can hear the gunshots going off. I can see the gunfire. I know we have at least a couple of people that are going to be around this corner. I see that my teammate hits the left alley, or kind of a walkway, I guess. And I would go ahead and I take this more center route. That way we can hit them from two different angles. We can kind of work together. I do throw a knife. It hit someone. I don't know how. It kind of just, I guess it randomly decided it was going to land, but whatever. Okay, so in this next one, you can see that we're already down. We are getting thrashed in this Trials match, actually. This is Trials of Osiris. It's 1-4. We are getting thumped, but I figured this is still a good clip to showcase just kind of like salvaging a round and kind of keeping the enemy down when you're already at a disadvantage. You can see that you're already missing a teammate. We managed to get a kill, and then I managed to actually get a snipe on someone. And then I see that the guy puts the ice wall up. He's trying to get the res. Obviously, that's what you should be doing. The ice wall was actually a great idea. I happened to just really shoot it at the right spot. And actually, when he reses his teammate, it puts him slightly to the right, which I didn't expect, but I had to adjust for pretty quickly. And then I just rip his head before he's able to do anything. So yeah, and we end up winning the round. So this next clip falls under the category of what I like to call knowing your enemy. I had been playing these guys quite a bit this particular night, and I already kind of understood how they were going to play. Now, as you could see, they did have heavy ammo. I believe the Titan did. And I saw that my teammate was crouched in the corner. And I wanted to do my best to help my teammate out. I'm usually always going to try to do that. I'm a really big team player, in my opinion. And I decided to try to land some kind of snipe. That way I could give my teammate who's closer a fighting chance of putting the guy down before he manages to wipe us. And I knew that this first kid was going to push really hard with his shotgun because he's pretty much just aping the whole time. And I actually managed to stick him with a solar nade, which was perfect. I knew even with him getting stuck, he was still gonna try to rush me. I knew it was probably like a 80% chance. I was really counting on it because I know his other teammates are gonna push. And I want to be able to take advantage of desperate measures that I have on my Midnight Coup. So this next clip is really crazy. It's almost 2 team wipes in a row. I am actually playing this match with my best friend, Julian. He is a really, really good player. He's much, much better than I am. But we played together for a long time. We know how each other plays. I know when I hit this area, when I go into this open area where this point is, I know he's gonna have my back. I'm not even worried about pushing it alone. I pull off the arc wave melee that the hunter has. I know that that's going to do a great amount of damage, and it's also going to make the targets jolted, which means that when I kill one of them, the other should take some AoE arc damage. which does manage to put both of them down. And then their last teammate shows up really late to the party, tries to charge up his melee, but of course me and Julian put him right down. Now with the next part of this clip, me and Julian are already discussing that we can see that heavy's coming up. You can also see it on the indicators to our left on the screen. And we already know that we've managed to pretty much team wipe. You know, the other two teammates, they're likely already running. Is at least what we're thinking. They're already running to the heavy. So of course we decide to blitz it after we've already gotten the point. We did both stop to get some special ammo first because I don't think we really had much ammo at the time, or I don't think Julian did. So he gets some special ammo, takes off. I get some special ammo, take off. Not exactly like the greatest idea because heavy's coming up, but it pays off. You gained the lead. And Julian actually gets there faster than I do, and I'm not exactly able to help him kill the guys before they can get him. But knowing him, no one's taking him out without taking some damage. He sets me up for a really, really nasty 1v3 where I managed to kill all three of them. The last guy above wasn't really quite fighting with his teammates, and I noticed that he hadn't really reloaded, or at least from what I could hear. And I'm kind of counting on some luck here with this engagement. I have Harmony on my Peace of Mind, who's going to hit really hard because I've already gotten 2 kills with my Inquisitor. So I know I can win this gunfight if this guy runs out of bullets or if he misses some bullets. Okay, and that'll pretty much wrap up the end of the video. If you guys ended up liking this, then I will go ahead and do this again and make some more videos like this. I have a lot of clips that I think would be really neat to share like this. Not everything I do in these videos or in these clips is something that, you know, different PvP players are going to agree upon. I realize that people may go about doing this in different ways, and that's just kind of how it is. Everybody strategizes differently, and that's okay. I'm fine with a bit of criticism. Hopefully I can learn something, but if this helps another player learn something, or, you know, is inspiring to other content creators in some way, then it was worth it. Also, if you're wondering what setup I'm running in these particular clips, I'll go ahead and put some stills on here of the 2 different loadouts, so that way you can see the guns and what I'm running and stuff like that. So again, thank you for checking out the video. If you really enjoyed it, please leave a like. Feel free to comment. Subscribe even if you want to. This is something I'm trying to get into kind of full time. So if you are able to subscribe, I would appreciate it a lot. And yeah, if you like things like ESO, definitely go check out E-Man the Chosen. He is an insane ESO player. The guy fights like 1v10s all day long. He's crazy. So yeah, big ups to him. And of course, Grenader Jake, you guys know him. And I'll catch you guys next time. All right, peace.